Hi everyone. I'm here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Uh, I just got finished doing some preaching. I wasn't able to record it, unfortunately. I tried to. I set up my tripod and everything, but it is a very extremely windy day outside. It's the hurricane that came up from the south is coming up this way, and as soon as I put up my tripod, it just blew over like hardcore really fast. So I wasn't even going to attempt it. So I was like, no, this is not going to work. so I did get some preaching done. The Lord put me in a really good place in Fort Wayne. So I was able, it was like a little intersection area that's near the interstate. I'm telling you, people who want to preach, who want to go out there and preach, that exit by the interstate is a really good area. There's always a ton of traffic coming out in and out through the interstate. So if you want to hit a lot of people, and a lot of people want to, if you want to preach the gospel to a lot of people, it's the interstate, like where the interstates enter and exit. So that's where I feel like the Lord kind of leads me to go when I preach to different cities, is these, like, kind of near, close to an intersection where there's an interstate. And a good time to preach, the best time to preach, is in between 3 and 5, is because that's when the most people are out and about, they're getting off work, and so that's when I notice is the most traffic. So that's when I preach the most time, is in between 3 and 5. So that's the best time to do that. But yeah, everything went really well. I got more thumbs ups and honks than I normally do. Usually I normally do get some thumbs ups and honks, but I usually get a lot of, middle fingers, which I did. I did get a lot of middle fingers. But usually people just don't do anything. They usually just kind of look at me weird and just kind of drive away. But I got a lot of honks and thumbs ups, which is good. I'm in Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne is if I remember right, it's a pretty conservative city. It's a big city. It's the second largest city in Indiana, but if I remember right, it's a very conservative city. So it doesn't surprise me too much that all the thumbs up and honks I got. But yeah, I did get some people like yell at me and say some weird things. I don't even know what some guy was saying, but you know how it goes. Some people are weird like that, and they get convicted. So, but I did get some good feedback. And also middle fingers, which is going to be kind of the usual. But yeah, I didn't hold up my banner. I held up my your porn watching will send you to hell. I didn't hold that up for very long. I felt like the Lord wanted me to hold up my other sign. The hell is real. Only Jesus saves. Mercy and forgiveness to all who turn from sin and follow Him. I was holding up that sign most of the time, and I was holding up that sign when I was doing my preaching. I was able to do some preaching. I preached for probably in between 20 and 30 minutes, and it went really well. It was windy. It was very, very difficult to preach, but I felt like I was able to preach a little bit better because I was able to walk back and forth. When one side had the stop light, I was able to go to that side and preach to them, and when they left, I was able to walk to the other area and preach. So I'm thinking about getting like a GoPro type of thing to strap on my chest so I can be more mobile. So I would love to do that. I'm thinking about doing that. I did have a GoPro at one point, and I sold it. But I've been using my phone when I record. But now I'm thinking about getting a camera that you put on your chest, kind of like the police have, the police camera thingy-mabobs. I forgot what you call it. But anyway, but yeah, everything went really well. A lot of conviction. A lot of people heard the gospel. It was a good time. And unfortunately, I can't come up here very often. Fort Wayne is it's kind of a long drive. It's about 2.5 hour drive from where I live. But I've always wanted to preach up here because it's the second largest city in Indiana, and I want to hit Indiana. I feel like the Lord wants me to hit Indiana a lot. So I want to hit Indiana, and also I'm probably more likely my next preach is going to be Cincinnati. I feel like there's this area where the Lord wants me to go to on the west side of Cincinnati. So I feel like the Lord really wants me to hit Indiana area, and Cincinnati. Cincinnati is pretty close from where I live. It's only about an hour and 40 minutes from where I live, so it's not that bad of a drive. And Cincinnati is a really large city. It's a really big city, so it's good that I'm able to, hit Indianapolis area and go down to Cincinnati and preach there. I've preached in Cincinnati multiple times, and I feel like the Lord wants me to go down there again. So, but yeah, I just wanted to give an update on my preaching today in Fort Wayne. So sorry I wasn't able to record it. I really wanted to, but the weather wasn't cooperating. So, but everything went really well. It was a windy day. It started raining, and unfortunately I had to leave when it was started to rain. So, but yeah, it went really well, and I'll be doing more preaching later. I'll probably be going out next Wednesday to Cincinnati, depending on how the weather is. But yeah, all glory and praise to the Lord Jesus Christ, and I'll be talking to you guys later. And go out there and preach. Do not be afraid to share your faith with other people. We need more people going in the streets and preaching. You might be afraid to go out there, but do not be afraid. Just start out small. Even if you have to just hold a sign. That's how I started. I just held a sign. I didn't really have confidence in myself, but the more I went out there, the more you'll build up confidence, the more the Lord will build your confidence up, the more boldness you'll have. So do not be afraid to go out there and share your faith. We need more people. Jesus Christ is coming back very, very soon. And either that or a lot of people, everyone dies. People are dying every day. A lot of people are perishing in their sins. So we gotta warn people. And do not be afraid to go out there, people. And so, yeah, I just wanted to give this message, and I hope everyone is having a blessed day. I love you guys, and I will be talking with you guys later. Love you guys.